porn stars, it's all about fucking their coworkers. They keep it professional.
Um.
How I've broke past. Whenever I sit down to write, it's always like I gotta like break past that initial mental barrier, and then it just starts flowing.
So the jokes is about to start flowing.
Heck with that shit, shit. I gotta finish writing that Bonnie Blue one though. Bonnie Blue should be Bonnie Red.
Okay, look, what's her name?
Bonnie Blue.
More like Bonnie Blew Out.
Ha.
I don't know. I don't know if you want to change it to red, bro.
Cause Native Americans.
Yeah.
That's the link. That's what I'm gonna do, bro.
What I think white people fucked the. I think they fucked us more than they fucked the Native
They fucked a
Americans.
lot of people.
Yeah, but I think they did us worse.
They did the natives just as bad.
No, they didn't. Did we get uh? Did we get casinos?
Oh wow, so
Did we get
casinos,
land? Hey, we supposed to get 300 acres and a mule. What did we get, bro?
culture. Natives have zero culture.
They do have a culture, bro.
What?
The entire, all the names, Geronimo.
Geronimo.
You know what I'm saying? The names,
Rain falls.
the culture of rain dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit is big and shit. They got their own land in America. They got their own shit. Disney World. They got Indian World.
They don't have that. They got reservations, sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
But those suck.
To who?
To them, to everybody.
No.
Bro, I would much rather live in Baltimore than any Indian reservation.
Bro, Indian reservations is where they get down, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. What the white man gets down on them, yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm saying, that's where that money come flooded in, bro. In the motherfucking reservations. Yeah.
I'm still writing
Oh.
this.
Mm. I gotta get my shit too. Oh, and I got man, right. Comics getting that's no studio time. I gotta do his shit tonight. TikTok, but oh, I just gotta upload that on TikTok, so that's not bad. But we are on circles. I mean, so what do you? So what's this process right here? Like, this is just ideation, right? You just, is that what this is, or like, are you trying to really carve out a joke you've been working on, or do you just start a new joke?
It's still the Bonnie Blue one. I'm just trying to give it like a final, actual like punch. Like a Bonnie Blue should be Bonnie Red because nobody knows how to get fucked by a white man like a native. A lot of dudes want to marry her, but I think if she's willing to marry you, then she clearly likes you for who you are, and the sex is kind of an afterthought because she's fucked 1,000 dudes by dude number 262. There's really it's probably just no competing with like anything she's ever had sexually.
I mean, to fuck 1,000, that's like 333 situations. I mean, did all the guys get complete?
Hold on. I think I got something. I'm trying to. You saw the movie 300,
Yeah.
and then Trojans.
Yeah.
Something about 300, and then the Trojan condom brand. A lot of people talk about tariffs. Maybe I could do a tariff joke. Yeah, everybody's really bad about these tariffs.
They should call it Bonnie Red. Because only Indians have been fucked harder by white men. I guess I see it, but I just. If her name was Bonnie Red in porn, would you assume she was Indian?
Yeah. Or at least have red hair.
And she probably a red bone.
Bro,
Come on, that's a black red bone bitch, bro. Bonnie Red.
Bro, any of the combination.
but I would never know she's probably Indian.
I would think maybe she's Indian.
Without seeing her, just hear her.
Of course, yeah. Oh, maybe
Your brain would not go there, bro.
Not at first, not initially, but like after a minute.
Let's see what the assists. Let's see what can I. Wait, I can't.
Let's keep things edgy and clever without crossing too far into harmful stereotypes. Here's a mix of dark, dirty humor and roast-style zingers about the Bonnie Blue situation. Still raunchy, but with some wit. 1. Bonnie Blue didn't break a record. She broke time itself. Somewhere a Fitbit exploded trying to count those thrusts. 2. She had so many men inside her. TSA just stamped her a public entrance. Bonnie Blue went through more D than a Detroit summer pothole. 4. They should call her the human USB port, compatible with over 1,000 devices, no adapter needed. 5. She didn't just take 1,000 men. She absorbed more history than the Library of Congress. Forget body count. Bonnie got more male visitors than a barbershop in a blizzard. 7. She made more guys finish in 24 hours than McDonald's makes burgers. 8. Bonnie Blue out here achieving things I didn't even know were legal without a construction permit. She didn't break a world record. She opened the gates of Valhalla and let every Viking in. Bonnie Blue took on so many men, her uterus got elected president of the fraternity council. Want more savage, roast-style lines or something themed like battle rap bars or memes?
Why is he asking questions like that? But I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I was just trying to see if there was something that would stoke something in your brain.
Almost. I'm moving on though. Spent too much time on Bonnie Blue, which not a lot of people have said recently.
Bladau. Bonnie Blau. Okay.
Now these tariffs. Don't do that, AI. Just ruin my train of thought. I don't know if I had anything for tariffs. Who even pays tariffs?
We all do.
So our taxes go up if tariffs go up?
Our taxes don't go up. The cost of everything goes up because everything requires stuff that's from another country.
Yeah.
And so those things coming from other countries cost more for them to send it to us. And I mean, if it costs more to send it to companies, then companies are going to recoup them costs by charging more to
The consumer.
That is correct, sir. I mean, apparently it's supposed to make it to where more jobs will be made in America, so people won't have, it costs so much to buy overseas that they're like, well, we'll just do it here. But it's like, no, Nike shops are way more cheaper. We paid them kids 19 cents an hour, so
Yeah.
we'll just pay the tariff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pay motherfuckers $40 for $20 an hour with benefits.
Vacation time, they get sick, they want to go home, they want to call off.
See, now that character right there, see, we gotta spitball some things, because the comedy is just in the sporadic on the improv and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then label it. What were we just talking about?
Tariffs,
Yeah.
child labor.
Who's paying? Oh, yeah, right. The head of Nike talking to his staff about the tariffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Okay, so, it's expensive, but
what we gonna pay? Full salary to do?
so what are you about to do? Make Nike's here? Chappelle already did this though.
Did he?
Yeah. He's got something where he's like, the fuck is Trump doing? I don't want to fucking make an iPhone over here. Keep that shit in China. Something along those lines.
And then you'd be labeled a joke stealer.
Something like that.
Maybe that could be your shtick. You're like, dun, 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 Scruffy, joke stealer.
No, bro. Somebody did this. Somebody did that too in the scene already. They were called the Bit Bandit, and it was just so cringy.
What, they were just stealing people's jokes?
But they would come out with like the whole burglar get up, and yeah, just steal people's jokes. They were the Bit Bandit.
This is a person in Detroit?
Yeah. Their name was Michelle Hart. She was trans. She wasn't like super funny though. The first time I ever seen her, she was really funny.
The only trans person that I ever have met that was a comedian, she wasn't funny. And you're telling me that you just happened to see another trans comedian and that person wasn't funny either.
Yeah.
Are you seeing a correlation?
I mean, I don't think it's if you're trans, you're not funny.
Are women funny?
Yeah, of course.
Name 3 funny women.
What? Excuse me. I'm gonna go with Natasha
Romanoff.
Lenegro. Let's see, fuck. The chick from Will and Grace, and I'll just say, Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay. Now, real quick, can you name 3 funny men?
Norm Macdonald, Dave Chappelle, Seth Rogen.
Okay, do you see the fluidity? You see the fluidity?
It's just because like
Bro, you had to go through the annals of time of all the people, all the women. You had to really think through, like, yeah, but she's not funny.
because it's recent. It's just recency bias. Like I've seen like a lot of these chicks recently, and it's just like, oh my god.
Okay, but you had to pinpoint. You did not have to think about it when you just went. Let me just land on one. Jerry Seinfeld, Damon Wayans, Jim Carrey. Okay, like it's so many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like asking is name a women's basketball player. I'm gonna say Cheryl Swoops every fucking time, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lisa Leslie.
Okay, is it Leslie? Yeah, I guess you're right. Right, and that would maybe eventually come to me, but I'm saying you would have to really sponge my mind to get it, you know. But then if you like name 3 male basketball players.
Oh yeah.
If you just went around, listen. If you just went around and to people in downtown Detroit or whatever was like, hey, name 3 professional basketball players. If you asked 1 million people, and they all named 3, out of those 3 million names, how many of those names would be women?
Oh, I mean, why did it say women basketball players? I just said basketball players.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. If you asked 1 million people in Detroit to name 3 comedians, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 comedians. That's the only specifications. So you got 3 million names on paper.
Okay.
How many of those names are gonna be women? 1 million people pick 3 people.
Not a very lot. But okay, but like when if you ask about
Doesn't that prove the point?
We're just talking about basketball though.
No, I'm talking about women. I'm talking about comedians. I said comedians.
Oh.
If 1 million people in Detroit had to name 3, hey, right now, put 3 comedians' names on this piece of paper, and they had to write real quick, boom, boom, and boom. So 1 million people gave 3 answers. That's 3 million answers. 3 million names. Those 3 million names, how many of them are going to be women comedians?
Shit.
Okay.
Honestly,
okay,
I don't know.
Okay, bro, that's it. That's
women
it.
are funny, but women are funny.
How? When you just answered the question right there, bro.
Because I'm not fit to answer right now.
Bro, you said that not a single one of them 3 million would be a woman, bro.
Not very many would be a woman, is what I said.
Probably none.
I don't know about none. Oh, none is like a very strong case that it will be none, though.
Okay. So if you had to put your life on the line,
no, I'm not doing all that.
which one are you picking? Either none, or there's gonna be a few. Which one you think it's gonna be? A few? You think it's gonna be a few, or you think it's gonna?
I would hope it'd be a few.
Fuck hope, bro. Which one, bro?
Yes.
Because your life is on the line, bro. Is it 0 or is it a few?
It's got to be a few.
Oh shit, bro. Who from Detroit is gonna say Margaret Chow? I'm talking about like, come on, bro.
But the fact
come on, bro. 3 names, bro, and you telling me that Wanda Sykes is gonna be one of them?
Truthfully, yeah. In Detroit,
get the bro.
Come on,
bro.
And she's hilarious,
bro. I'm not saying that Wanda Sykes isn't funny. I'm just saying that no one would ever think about her when they thought about funny people.
This may be true, yeah.
Unless you specifically wanted a woman, and you're like, oh yeah, Wanda Sykes is funny. If you could go to any comedian's concert ever, would that be a woman's, or would you be like Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Well, that's not Dave Chappelle. It's funny now. Shit, maybe because we talked about it, but I think I would go see Whoopi Goldberg when she was like in the 70s.
Oh, so we gotta have a time machine.
She won a Grammy back then for best comedy album.
What if she had a comedy set right now?
She'd still probably be able to do it, I would hope.
Then she was with Ted Danson when he did that blackface shit.
Was she? I don't know.
Are you kidding me? I think she was married to Ted Danson.
She wasn't married to Ted.
Okay, Google, was Whoopi Goldberg married to Ted Danson?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I don't know about that.
Memorable affair. Sister Act led fell for married co-star. Okay, Sister Act lead fell for married co-star Ted Danson in 1993, but their romance ended with a very expensive divorce. In between her second and third marriages, Whoopi had a high-profile affair with Cheers actor Ted Danson, who was married to Cassandra Coates at the time.
Wow. Wait.
Yeah, I'm confused by this. Did Whoopi Goldberg marry Ted Danson? I don't think I spelled Danson right. Danson. Hopefully it's not still in joke mode. No, Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson never married. They were romantically involved for about 18 months in the early 1990s, but ended their relationship due to public scrutiny and public differences. Personal differences. Scrutiny. At the end of their affair, Danson was married to producer Cassandra Casey Coates. Their subsequent divorce in 1993 was reportedly one of Hollywood's costliest, with Danson paying a $30 million settlement.
Oh my God.
Following his split from Goldberg, geez, don't say Goldberg because I just sound like the WWF guy. Following his split from Goldberg, Danson married actress Mary Steenburgen in 1995, and they have been together since. Goldberg has been married 3 times, but none of the marriages were to Danson.
Oh, I know Mary Steenburgen.
Who the fuck would fuck Whoopi Goldberg?
Yo, young Whoopi?
Yeah, any Whoopi.
Hold on, what she look? Let me Google young Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, put Color Purple, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh yeah, low key, yeah.
Bro.
Okay, hold on. Some of these is crazy.
Yes. Color Purple, Whoopi Goldberg. That's young Whoopi for you.
Ooh. I mean.
No, I know I mean, bro. Bro.
Some of these.
No, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He's talking about some of these. Hey, you know some of these. Nah, nigga. None of these. She gonna try to sit on your face and you gonna throw up.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Look at you. You couldn't even fathom it. You couldn't even like improv that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing too about like Body Blue. Like I don't know if every girl can find 1,000 dudes to fuck them.
What? Oh, well, I mean, they all got paid.
I don't know if they all got paid.
Why wouldn't they?
Cause why would you pay them?
Because you pay people for porn.
Yeah, but it was on her OnlyFans.
That's like, it was what?
On her OnlyFans.
And these niggas strapped up and wore condoms?
I don't think they did.
Come on, man. Why would she fuck 1,000 strangers with no condoms?
Cause
Maybe you can add that to your shit. Them damn condoms. Did she fuck them with condoms? We'll never know.
the logistics of it, while they have fucking.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, she did a YouTube video on it, but I am falling asleep.
Oh, Shang Tsung. Oh shit, the pictures. Okay, Google, remind me in 1 hour to send the pictures.
What
to
pictures?
Leak. Oh, that's funny.
You took pictures?
All right, I'll remind you on
No,
Thursday at
that's why that's
5:29
funny. I'm
a.m.
talking about the guy who was just here tonight. His name
Oh.
is Malik. But I just found out that his name is Malik. I just been calling him Leak because that's his rap name, Leak.
Hey, you trying to be like me?
Today I just found out his name is Malik. I was like, oh, that's I see.
Bro, you gotta send me that video though.
Yes.
Heard.
Yeah, I'll get that to you here. It wasn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be longer and shit. I might end
Oh,
it.
nah.
So if I don't know what to even like, I don't know what it, to me I just did it because it was like, it was just interesting, you know what I'm saying? It's just, lamenting about the thing and, reliving it and, the process as a creator. This is the process. But, it wasn't like it was like crickets and shit. I don't think it was as bad as you think.
It was quieter in person, I think.
Because you listen to the thing, is every joke, somebody laughed or did something. And if you're saying there was, 17 people there and most of them were comedians, then what the fuck do you expect?
I know, I get that, but like I can't tell myself that every time. That's just too easy.
Is it always like just comedians there and not people?
For the most part, it's just a lot of comedians.
How does the bar even make money?
Because the comedians buy drinks.
So this whole night is designed to bring 17 people in there.
You obviously want more people, but like.
No, fuck that. No, you don't. Because you put a bunch of open mic comedy out there without doing anything intriguing behind it. The comedians probably are funny, but like, again, this is where I would love to come in there and say, listen, now cut me in on profits, but let me, like, come on, like that question I was asking. So your plan is to bring 17 people in here to buy drinks? Because you aren't doing anything. Are you going to have a DDR night too, and everybody playing Dance Dance Revolution? There's 17 people who are going to show up for that, and then everyone else is like, what the fuck is this? Why? No, I don't want this.
But some of these like small street dive bars, that's all they need just to stay afloat. They need this Tuesday night where they know at least 25 people will be there.
You said it was like not 25.
Well, I'm saying like if we did like averages,
Right.
they know at least 25 people will be
Well,
there.
how many people were there when you were there?
I can't tell you like for sure.
17.
Yeah, more than 15, less than 30.
So 25, I guess.
Around there, give or take. I just said 17 to be safe.
Okay, so I mean, so at least 17 people.
At least 17 people. At least 17 people were there.
They know every week at least 17 people are gonna be there. At the very least.
At the very least.
Has it ever been less than 17?
Not since I've been going for real, but yeah,
Okay.
definitely. It's definitely been less than 17 before.
But yeah, I mean, honestly,
sometimes it's way more than 17.
why does that happen?
Though the one time, like the biggest crowd I ever seen there was because this dude died, this open micer, so a lot of people popped out with him. Yeah, get a picture of this.
There you go, social media, medamo, medium. I don't really know how to finesse it into like joke form, I guess, on the top, but my you know what I'm saying, my one buddy, he was telling me about his, gay relationship with some guy in was it not Grosse Pointe, Ferndale, and they had apparently done something, raw or whatever. And so my buddy is super morbid, so he said something like, "Oh, well, something about having, like AIDS or some shit like that." But like, joke. But the guy was like from Venezuela or some shit like that. So he's like, "Oh, I have HIV," and he was like, "No, I'm saying, no, are you being serious?" He's like, "Yeah, I have HIV," and like, my dude flipped out. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had unprotected sex with you, blah, blah, blah. So he freaks out. But then the dude, the Venezuelan dude or whatever, Dominican, he goes, "I was just joking with you." You know what I'm saying? But his accent was fucked up, so he couldn't catch, my buddy couldn't catch the thing. But he had already, like, "You gonna fuck me, and you got fucking that nasty ass fucking HIV. You think I wanna be touched by you?" Like, I don't know what he said, but in my mind, it was on that type of time. And it was just, I was thinking like, and he broke up with him and shit. Wildness, I don't know. But that was brought on my doorstep the other day. How can you take a piss when you're letting go of it? It's late night. 4:35. I'm alive. I got my hard drive. Plug in my CPU. It wouldn't work. Creating content on X. Let's go with the Chris. Damn, you alright?
Yeah. Right, yeah. Fucking, I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm making an X post that says, "In the studio with a comedian that bombed at the Gratiot Pub." Because at this point you didn't bomb.
You
so
called it an X post.
I wonder if I'll put. No, I'm not gonna put comedy. I'll just put that one hashtag Gratiot Pub. I don't think anybody is hashtagging Gratiot Pub.
No way. I was trying to get Gratiot Pub.
Hashtag Gratiot Pub.
Wait a minute. Fucking give me that video too. Well, you can.
Ah!
Should I keep that app for now?
What app?
The We Fly.
We transfer.
Yeah.
we
Just because it made me like subscribe, and it's a subscription.
You
like,
got an iPhone?
trial.
Yeah, I guess you do. Maybe that's what you have to do on the iPhone, because on a regular phone you can just go on the browser and just do it. So if it made you, I'm sorry if it made you subscribe and all that stuff.
I could cancel it like before it charges me.
I don't think it's ever gonna charge you.
Yeah, if I cancel it.
Are you kidding me? You had to pay?
I didn't have to pay, but it gave me like the the week free. But after the week, it's gonna try to charge me.
Bro. Okay, but it doesn't have your information. It doesn't have no way to access.
It's already like it's linked in with like the iCloud, so it's like.
See, I'm talking about these Apple motherfuckers.
But I can. It's so easy to cancel. And
it's so easy to not have to do none of that.
Yeah.
I don't see what they try to get down.
Yeah.
Oh, these niggas got iPhones. They can afford it.
No, yeah.
You got an iPhone, then you paying.
Did you know it's part of like Uber's algorithm to like when it's like when you're looking for a ride, it'll like have higher rates for iPhone users.
Damn, cause you got it.
Allegedly.
You got it. You got an iPhone, nigga.
And then, like,
Cough that shit up.
And the lower your battery percentage is, the more expensive the ride will be because you need it more. Thank you. So you're willing to pay more.
Who told you that? Facebook?
No, bro. It was a whole article about it.
On Facebook?
No, on fucking.
You read the article?
Yeah. I didn't go through and read like Uber's like terms and agreements, but it's all in there too.
So you sat down and you read an article. How long was the article?
It was probably like 10-15 minute read. Just a quick little. This is
15 minutes is quick and little?
In a sense, yeah. Just because it's like a lot of it is just like them being dramatic.
And there's a bunch of advertisements in between.
Yeah, no, all the advertisements in between. But yeah, it's all just part of their. And it makes sense. Because it's crazy because I had two phones at one point. One was an iPhone, one was an Android. And yeah, the same ride would be a different price on like either phone.
That's wild. Question.
Yeah.
When I first started and shit, I was doing this thing called Open Mic Magazine. Because, you know, I didn't have the Emerald Theater yet. I didn't do all the things that I would do. So, like, I was like, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to multitask. So, like, I wanted to be like, you know, Spider-Man on some, not Spider-Man, but, you know, what you call it, on some review, you know, like, boom, boom, boom. So I was going to big names and being like, hey, you're at the open mic, you know, tell me about your career, tell me da-da-da. And I was just doing some, you know, some journalism shit. And then I would transcribe it and then put it on MySpace.
Oh, wow.
Right. So my question is, without typing, without da-da-da, but rather putting it on like a video. Go up to people, tell me about your set, why you da-da-da. You don't have to edit anything, just let the whole, because it would be better if you edited. But the question is there usefulness? Is there a monetary? Is there something? Because if you're going to be at these things anyways, because it's a great way for you to network anyways, because then those people look at you bigger because you're doing something. Mm-hmm. What are they doing besides driving up there? So give that food of thought, man. Like I said, I feel like that could be something you make. Phone, all right, action. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to say? And then put it out as content. Like low-key, every person is a different piece of content. If you want to see all the different people, you got to watch all the different ones. Those people share it. Who knows? Would it be called Open Mic Magazine? I don't think so. You know, whatever you would want, whatever. But if you don't have to edit it, and all you really have to do is just shoot it and then just upload it, and it brings people to your page. I don't know. It could be some pretty simple shit because you're gonna be there anyway.
Yeah, you hate editing.
No, I love it. But, you know, I just have to edit so much. I have to edit so much. And this one, like I said, this one didn't seem too bad as I thought, especially because if I'm syncing up the audio to the audio on the phone, then when that stops, then I guess I could stop the footage there and then keep it going and what you call it.
Bro, yeah, it's light work.
That, you know, it wouldn't be
It's
the
light
end of the
work.
world.
Bro, and like I said, you could just let me do it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna send it to you. Oh man, alright bro. I'm gonna put these posters at every gas station and liquor store in Mount Clemens.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean just having a QR code, it don't say who's selling it or anything like that. I feel like maybe that's some ambiguous, you know, provocative shit.
It's provocative.
Oh,
Still
man.
going?
See, you do your Christmas in July promo. You asked for snow, nigga.
I know, but we need more snow than this. We need like financial growth. Just talking about food.
Maybe the promo just needs a little bit of footage of the light, you know, the snow and the light. Like, oh shit.
Nah, we need to be on the beach. Alright, man.
Alright, yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through. We got some content out.
Oh, yeah, definitely something this week.
What's the next thing you doing?
What do you mean?
You ain't got no shows, events, or no kind of.
No, I said I need to try to get one. That's what before the end of the year. Other than Christmas, July.
No, I meant like small things, like how you be doing open mics and shit. Like,
Oh,
nothing
I've been distracted. Nah, not this week. I am off on Friday, though. But
make a set, man. Let's do it live on the black screen. Do it live. I have two different cameras, and I can do two different. You know, be like.
nah, it's not the same on the stage.
Man. All right. right? He started his car. That's good, right? You know what I'm saying? You check to make sure. I didn't check to see if any gremlins didn't just grab him up at the end and then turn him into some kind of thing. But I mean, do I have the qualifications for that? I don't think so. I really don't. I just saw some footage of fucking Genuine trying to do some dancing on stage, and a nigga slipped up, fell, bust his shit open. I'm like, man, come on, G. SWAT, man, what's the fucking deal, bro? I was here doing some comedy work with that gentleman there. You know, maybe he'll be a legend one day. I'm trying to help him see the promised land. He drove out here, you know, so we could do a little bit of content, and he has some stuff on his brain because he recently did an open mic, and he said he bombed. He said he bombed on stage. Bomb, 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 bomb. Yeah, it wasn't a good little thing for him. So I said, well, bro, you know, say that shit on camera. I told him, say that shit on camera. If you feel some type of way about it, you feel like it wasn't, you know, like things weren't, you know, whatever, then let's have you do a re-watch, and I'll film you do the rewatch. And then that's what we ended up filming, was the rewatch. And we were gonna maybe do something else, but he said he wanted to write a joke on the spot, and then the nigga started listening to fucking Dexter music and shit like that. I had the motherfucker have my guard up. I thought this nigga was about to start. It's gonna happen again tonight. You know, I didn't know what he was on. The man seemed like a danger. The way the light was hitting him. Man, it was looking dangerous. You know, I thought he might have been a killer. Let's see. I, for some reason, can't see what you're saying. Laugh aloud, chilling. Yeah, bro, still trying. Yeah, and that's all you can do, man. I mean, you know, that'd be, you know, I'm just now realizing that, like, for a young boy to be raised as much as I was on film, and really, you know, honestly, you know, nigga, I was looking at these films and I was like, this is how life is. And it's like, the films have never been that. Films have never been, you know, metrics for, you know, how life is supposed to be lived and all that stuff. But as a kid, man, you know, you see the Blues Brothers and them niggas never take their motherfucking glasses off. So that's what I thought was cool. You can't never take, you know what I'm saying? Any character in some kind of movie, the nigga with the glasses never take his cool glasses off. So it was like, that was it. But yeah, you know. For real, he says. For real, though. I want to talk to your boss. For real, though. So I've got some stuff to work on. I'm gonna multitask, and I'm gonna chill in here for a little bit. I'm sure you probably got things to do and shit. LOL, ain't it? Look, he said he wanted to listen to the music. I was like, all right, man. He said he needed it for ideation. It helps him to think and shit. And when I hear shit like that, if someone like, if you told me some shit like that, I have to have this. The contrarian in me is like, yeah, no, that's not true, and I feel like I'm gonna spend the next blah 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 convincing you that that's not the case. But it's not me trying to be like a hater. It's just like, that feels like a crutch to me. So it's like, now I want you to get off of that. I want you to know that you can get your ideas anytime as long as you unlock. And you know what I'm saying? So I try to challenge and push different things. You know, this woman that my granddad was, you know, whatever my granddad was doing with her, not in a bad way. They was on the same age and shit. They were friends. She told me a story and said she said I was on the stove cooking something, and she says, "Oh, that's a gas stove? Oh, I don't cook nothing." I said, "Oh, you want to try the da da da?" Oh, I don't touch no gas stove. And apparently, this is because when this woman in, like, I don't know, 1940 something, you know, she was a kid, 1920, she was a kid, and she was trying to light the stove. Apparently, these are these old school stoves where you cut the gas on, and then you had to take a match and light that bitch. You know what I'm saying? To keep that stove going. And she was like 8 years old, 12 years old, or something like that. And she went to put the match in, and that shit blew her back, burnt her eyebrows, and burnt all her face, her hair off, lashes and shit. And this woman is like 96 years old, and this happened to her when she was like 14. So this is like 82 years of like 72 years of like compound, you know, trauma. She don't want to touch a gas stove because 72 years ago she blew her eyebrows off. And here's the key: it wasn't just that, it was that her parents blamed her. Her parents blamed her and was mad at her. And clearly she took that. It's like, you're not gonna get a whipping. Come on now, just you know, move that thing off the stove for me. I don't do no gas stove. Like, come on. But do you see how deep trauma, how deeply it impacts people? Shit happened to you 80 years ago, and you still freaking out. You don't want to touch a gas stove because something happened to you 80 years ago. That's crazy talk, man. P going in rap, gone in rap some. Oh yeah. Oh shit! I lit the wrong part. I was gonna smoke this blunt, but then I got high. So what? Saying she got the dragon breath to the face? Yeah, bro. It was, I don't remember what the 3 fucking dragons' names was on Game of Thrones, but it was Dragon, Trishore, Dragon. She got that shit for real, bro. She got the whoa, 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 whoa. Rap some. I'm more. Give me a subject or something. Give me something to go off of. You know, I ain't a rapper, bro. I'm just black. See, now it says there's 0 people here. See, that's how they do me. That's how they do me. Ooh, that's how they do. I'm back from outer space. For some reason, I know all the lyrics to that song. I think it's been in too many movies. And, I don't know, but I know I Will Survive. I know, like, the words, I think. Okay. True. She gotta understand stuff changed now. Not for her. That's that trauma, dude, bro. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm about to have trauma. Every time I touch this fucking cord on accident, going from my computer, the video port to this TV, a little light touch and the whole shit just go blue. And it's back, bitch. Damn it. I got this new phone and I don't know how to make the set a preset for the light to come out. I don't know how to get a motherfucking hotkey for the lighter so I can get it brighter. I'm a fucking Hadouken, a Street Fighter. When I'm about to sit up on here on Thursday, about to fucking hit this fucking broske, droske, from the fucking back it's the dragon. Oh, my breath is not lagging. Oh shit, now these fucking pants are they sagging like it was back in the day in 1993. Oh, but it's not crisscross, I'm about to jump. If you were to get out, I'm about to hit the pump. Hey shit, now I'm about to hit you with the skunk. Wasn't time for my fucking kin. Yo, shout out and R.I.P. Hey, I ain't got enough to rap. I didn't really have shit else. I just tried to, I thought. What happened? What happened? Why would it stop? This new phone. Oh shit, it says 1%. Bro, that was the smartest move a phone has ever done. That was low-key the smartest move a phone has ever done, bro. This phone knew it was about to die. So it had the music going. I had the music going. And it stopped. It stopped the music. Shut the whole phone. Not off. Just shut it down. Well, not shut down. It just made it go to close screen. I'm talking shit. I'm like, this stupid ass phone. It's like, boom, boom, 1%. I was like, oh shit, you smart as fuck, bitch. 1 second. Plug that bitch in there. But yeah, that gas stove shit. I mean, like, I guess we all probably have something. SWAT, you probably got something that, something happened back in, you know what I'm saying, that you flushed the goldfish down the toilet because you overfed the motherfucker. You saw your uncle having sex with your auntie, and it was too early, it got you, so you started eating pussy at earlier. I don't know, bro. I don't know, SWAT. I don't know. But I know everyone's got to have something. I'm trying to think of mine. I mean, I guess, yeah, I think that everyone, I mean, and that's not the worst thing for her. I'm sure she's got other stuff. But, I mean, man, when you talk about, I mean, that's just a thing. SWAT, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Your uncle put the gun in your head and say, you ain't shoot this punk, man. I'm just a young SWAT nigga. Nah, nigga, I don't want to see no tears, man. But I'm gonna put some hair in your chest, boy. Now put the trigger on that nigga, man. He a bitch ass nigga. I just want to be a SWAT member. Take the gun. You a real man, huh? You part of this bloodline, so you gonna make this move right now. Okay, Dad. Okay. You got to pop somebody. You was 3 years old. Blop, changed your whole life, bro. Changed your whole life. I guess we all got little things. I ain't letting nothing like that stop me. Man, you got to, bro. Fuck I look like, man. I'm just thinking like this skit of us, somebody like doing some content on the phone. Like, yeah, so what? I see my auntie and my uncle fucking. You know what I'm saying? They was brother and sister. So what? You know what I'm saying? So what? I had to sell sugar sandwiches at school because I ain't had no money. So just list off all these terrible, traumatic things and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, they got this good ass job at McDonald's, nigga. I'm making this good money, bro. Everything's straight. All right. I don't know. The skit would have to go somewhere. Listing all these tragedies. Oh. You gotta risk it again. Put it all on the line, you know what I'm saying? I saw something that was so dumb. Oh yeah, I was watching that Daredevil. Born Again. I wish that nigga would have stayed dead, bro. It really felt, like I wanted to, I'm glad this is what I did. I said, fuck the week to week. I'll wait 1 week. So I watched all 8 episodes because the 8th episode dropped this Tuesday or whatever. So I watched all 8 episodes between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. And that was 8 episodes worth. And episode 9 is the final one. And that drops on next Tuesday. So I'll wait 1 week. I'm going to catch the entire season, the first 8 episodes. And then I'll wait for the season finale so I can feel like I give a fuck. Because when you watch a TV show and you watch that shit all the way through, no breaks, no like week to week, you really don't care about the characters, man. I was watching with my B that Penguin show. Now I watched it week to week. You know what I'm saying? But they just watched it. I was like, let's watch this shit, and after the season was already up, because I wanted to see, what's your opinion? Bing, 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 bing. Watched all the episodes, and then when X character gets killed in the final episode, it was like, I don't know, I don't really care about him. It's like, damn! But it's right. When you watch that shit week to week, an 8 episode series, you with this motherfucking niggas for 2 months. You like, damn, man, I know these niggas. So you can't binge this shit if you want it to have the same effect. You literally, or not binge, yeah, you can't binge. You have to watch week to week so that you can, I don't know. Well, I streamed it, and it's on a streaming service. It's on Disney, and I watched it on, I watched it. But, yeah, TV, no. I didn't even watch, I watched the Super Bowl, like, on some kind of, like, web, I don't know. It was like I don't even know how to describe. Oh, I think it was on Tubi. I think I watched that bitch off of Tubi, bro. I said I played it over Tubi. Well, that was decidedly off. I think pretty soon, after they do whatever they're about to do with Secret War and all this shit, I think I'm about to be checked out of the MCU. I think we had a good run. But they're just setting up a lot of shit for young niggas, man. I don't, the Young Avengers, who by the time they put the group together, they're all gonna be like 40. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas gonna be old. You gonna call these niggas the Young Avengers? These niggas gonna be old by the time you put the movie together. By the time you put the movie together, you're gonna have to need to cast other young niggas to replace them as the like new Tony. In 30 years, when they have to reboot it again because all the young Avengers are old now, they have to reboot, bring a new Tony Stark. Who's gonna be a Tony Stark 30 years from now? Jesus Christ. That Super Bowl was a joke, like that Mike Tyson fight. Yeah, I didn't look. I was with, you know what I'm saying. I was with my B, but like, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. I was asking people for days. I was like, you know, what you like, man? That shit was a bullshit. I was like, it's a good thing I missed it. I wasn't fucking with that shit. I didn't care. I wasn't watching it because I cared. I watched it because, it's like, so women, at least in my experience, like to like fuck around and fuck and all that stuff like to a soundtrack. I'm not big on that. I'm just more carnal and animalistic with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how much they just want music. That shit is annoying to me, but I do it because it's a means to an end. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that fight felt like. It feels like a thing that people were supposed to be excited for, so I threw it on for that reason. Was it exciting? In theory, yes. In theory, it was exciting, but I don't know. But that soundtrack, you got to get your playlist together on YouTube, find you know what I'm saying, whatever type of chick if they're in their 30s, you can put on that 90s playlist. If they're in their early 30s and their 20s, that 2000s playlist with an occasional 80s tweaker. And then, of course, if they're in their 40s, then 90s and 2010s. Then the 40s, the 90s, and the 2000s. I want to say 2010s, but it depends. It's too wide to say for all, but yeah. And then, if you fucking over the 50s, you can play some fucking Cab Calloway. I don't know. You can play some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Curtis and the Biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Man, this motherfucking Kendrick. Get the fuck up my face. I don't know, man. I got all caught up in the beef shit, just by osmosis and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care, but everybody in the studio was talking about it. I didn't care. And apparently it was a thing, but, what are you going to do? I watched it. I'm saying, bro. Let me take you out to the parlor shop. Out to the parlor shop. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. SWAT, who do you listen to, man? Who's some of your go-to people? Oh no, why is it all fucked up now? I guess that looks better, but muy interesante. Monopoly Mud Brothers. I could afford to hear this one more time before I go into that next project I'm about to work on. That's that Bill Clinton saxophone right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Unmistakable. That's a Monica Lewinsky special right there. I'll save this into my beats. Stupid ass beats. Oh, stupid ass beats. Gadzooks, it wasn't plugged in. But in what way? Oh, racism 5,000. Where's my cord at? No bueno. Okay. At least it's taking a charge, so I know the phone's not fucked. Okay, I'm really liking that beat. I'm gonna rock that bitch one more time. One more time for the whole time. Testing out the microphone. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Ooh, wait. Hey, I gotta find out what key it's in so I can. Oh wait, I gotta try. I'm gonna try out some AI shit. B flat major. It's always fun to just be able to do that at a whim. Let's go into a little a jam session. I'm looking for a new folder. There you are. gonna guess it's this one. Woo! The lights have been cut out. There's some cosmic rays going on. I don't know what the fuck is up. Listen, this cup has some extra additives that were added in additionally. It almost tastes like Pepsi Zero. So I've got this song here. And it's the last session that I did with Nesto. I have to take his layers and basically completely redo some of this stuff to get it to be what it needs to be. There's a lot to do though, so
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. Might be bad, might be cold, she not stingy with the throat. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the rock, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stop this shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, yeah, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright. So tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room, probably won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the glove, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, work more to go. Baby, with new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was proud to blink, never leave my side. If blowing you with bone, then I'd rather rip my line. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go.
what the
She
fuck
say
was
I got
that?
my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah.
What the fuck was that laugh? What the fuck was that
Yeah, my
laugh?
eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah.
Ghost audio.
I'm trying to find my way, yeah.
Well, that's gotta go. He's already got a tag in there. I'm not gonna have him put another tag at the end of my guy's song. That's not how we do business. That's not how we do business. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's listen to that part again, and let's find where I can cut it out. Same spot. But I'm not taking that out. That's the intro. I'm gonna let the man have his tag in there. What you looking at? You can't see me? You can't see me? What am I, John Cena? You can see me. You see. I figured it out. I'm just going to copy this over twice. Because look, this part right here. Nothing. 2, 1. Same. The last two is the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. That's a little bit further in the second one. But essentially, if the last two are the same, I'm just going to make the first two the same. The way I did that split there is because these are beat mapped and copying is weird, but. Copy. Hey, bitch. Hey, okay, bitch. You never know. You never know. He'll never even know. He'll never be like, hey, P, I heard that little, you took the tag. That's cool. Doesn't need to, though. You know, I'm just showing you.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on.
Maybe these two are supposed to not be overlapped, or maybe they do.
I'm one of a kind. Your eye on.
What is he saying here?
Your eye on the prize, yeah, she think.
Your eyes on the prize and she's thick in the thighs.
I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. Might be bad, might be cold, she not stingy with the throat. I get lost.
See, he's got a grill, you know, he's got like a grill. He's got like, you know, that's like he recorded it without the grill. And I feel like I wish I would have, like, he did it like this and then he went into the whip or whatever and copped that bitch and was like, plow. And I was like, bro, why didn't you do it like this? And he was like, oh, I think it sounded different. I'm like, bro, it sounds different without him. It would always sound different without, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm hearing it and I just, you know, I wish that I can't take that effect. I can't take that. I mean, not for the amount of time that I have to do this, but it would still be, you know, to take out that, you know, I'm going to use it as his advantage. That's what I'm going to do. You know, there's no obstacles, only opportunities.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind.
I don't know what the extra noise is. I must have to. Okay, Google, remind me at 1 p.m.
Okay, today at 1 p.m. What's the title?
Guitar Center.
Okay, I'll remind you today at 1 p.m.
Yeah, you do that.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. Might be bad, might be cold. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own.
I think I'm going to take the she out and let it just say.
Yeah, I got my own style.
But I got to get that say. I got to get that bitch correct.
Yeah, I got my own.
Okay, right. So let's listen to that again.
From my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own style, I'm one of.
Okay, but the say is a little bit behind because it's supposed to hit here. So I'm going to take that whole little bar and see if it's the whole bar that's off or just that intro.
Let go. Say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize. Say I got my own style.
Maybe if I fold it, because that's really just the s and say.
Say I got my own style. Say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind.
Almost.
Say I got my own style, I'm one.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. Might be bad, might be cold, she not stingy with the throat. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine.
Oh, man, a lot of these were off beat. And they're all separate ones that I would have to individually. I mean, I'm going to have to do it. I have to move. I'll have to move the ones that are off. I got to move them over.
Might be bad, might be cold, she not stingy with the throat. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street. Game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. In the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. What I did, we.
very difficult figuring work.
I did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Game in the choho, you did what you did, I game in the choho.
And that would have to overlap just slightly. You did, like that D is supposed to be right there.
The choho, you did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. What you did, I did what I did, we going. You did what you did, I did what I did. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going. You did what you did, I did what I did, we. I did what I did, we going to get paid. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. I did what I did, we going to get. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid.
Man, I just got like this weird vibe remembering fucked up situation that happened in the studio this one time when this guy was coming to the studio. Like the main guy number one is the alpha, and he was coming to the studio first, but he started bringing the other two, the omega and the beta, when money was tight, so he would have them paid, because they weren't as good as he was. But at this one thing, the alpha had, I don't know if he drove himself there or drove with the beta of the group. The beta brought his significant other woman, and the alpha had told the beta, "Hey, I need this part to make it sound like a bitch sucking my dick. Let me have your girl come in the booth and make some noise." And I just remember thinking, like, I don't even know what life is right now. And I just turned around to my computer. Like, I was in the conversation, and I turned around, and he was like, "All right." And I was remember thinking, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really want that shit. And she was like, what kind of noise are you making? Like, and then he was like, the alpha was like, "Oh, just make it sound like you sucking my dick." That shit haunts me. Just seeing, that shit, like, man, I don't, maybe it's somebody else's thing, but I experienced it. It was something I didn't like to experience, and that shit just was wild, man. The whole situation was just wild to me. And that just floated right in my head right there as just another fucking wild, weird studio situation.
You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. You did what you did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. Did what I did, we going to get paid.
We better get paid.
You did, I did what I did, we going to get paid. Grew up in the. Did what I did, we going to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive.
Why would he do it like that?
Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive.
Yeah, it's hard to survive.
It's hard
to survive, and all those have to be.
Yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, it's hard to survive.
Yeah, bitch. Let's go.
In the street, yeah, it's hard to survive.
Yes. The fuck is up? I am this far into this much, and I'm this far into it. So not too bad. Just gotta go through the rest and hopefully, you know.
It's a vibe. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Gotta love.
Damn.
Trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I'm trying to make him mine.
Trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying.
The yeah comes in too early.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah. Trying to get to know you. Yeah. I'm trying to get to know you.
The get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine.
To know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Gotta love.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Gotta. Yeah, I'm trying to make you. No, yeah, I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to make you.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Gotta love for.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Gotta love for you, baby. Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Baby, yeah, I'm one of a kind.
I think the
Kind.
I think the kind came off right.
Baby, yeah, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I'm one of. Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Yeah.
Okay, so the second half went on point. It's just getting this first.
Got a love for you, baby. Got a love for you, baby. Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Got a love for you, baby. Yeah, I'm one of a.
Damn. They're gonna have to overlap.
Got a love for you, baby. Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the. Got a love for you, baby. Yeah, I'm one of a kind. Yeah. Got a love for you, baby. I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh. Yeah, you smile so bright. So tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered. Won't play how I feel about you. A diamond in the cup. Got a beauty that's on top. Got a smile that's contagious, baby. Work more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was part of blink, never leave my side. If loving you with boom, then I'd rather rip my line. I get lost.
Okay, I feel like the rest of it works. You know, I'm not gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that one part where I overlapped it right there, that's what I'm worried about. Right here and right here. I overlapped it, and those words aren't supposed to really touch. Those words are supposed to be separated. And they're not. So, a little bit of a creative conundrum. I don't want to turn this into him, and then this needs to be his. You know, I'm dealing with. I don't want to fuck up his vision, but you know, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But
my baby, it might be cold. She not stingy with the throat. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did. We grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you. Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby. I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh. Yeah, your smile so bright. So tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered. Won't play how I feel about you. A diamond in the cup. Got a beauty that's on top. Got a smile that's contagious, baby. Work more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you with me. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. Never leave my side. Never leave my side. If love.
yeah, I'm gonna take that and put in the effect of never leave my side. I'm gonna put something. Some. I'll probably just put like some heavy reverb on it to start with.
Smile that's contagious, baby, work more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you with boom, then I'd rather rip my line. Up like a TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you with boom, then I'd rather rip my line. Then I'd rather rip.
Then I'd rather rip my life. Put a little, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you with boom, then I'd rather rip my line. I get lost in my thoughts, in my mind on the low. TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you with boom, then I'd rather rip my line. I get lost in my thoughts, in my mind on the low.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I knew every time I listened to it, I wanted to hit that little spot right there. and how that connects to everything. I still haven't done the ad-libs yet, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. Woo!
My baby might be cold, she not stingy with the throat. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, your smile so bright. So,
maybe I can put the yeah, I'm one of a kind.
you did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, your smile so bright. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the bright. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind.
Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Man, if I can take that yeah out.
Love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah.
Love for you, baby, I'm one of a
Got a
kind.
love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you
Yeah,
trying to make me mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, your smile so.
and like since it's already a little bit different, you just make it different. Cause it already sounds to time it off, so you just make it off. Not off, but you know what I'm saying? Like that goes into it a little bit. I mean, a lot of it, but
For you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, your smile so bright. So tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered, won't play hard. Feel about you with diamond in the rough. Got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contented, baby, work more to go. And baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If you would boom, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts, in my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah.
I'm not convinced necessarily that this is the key for the song, so I'm just gonna do some bullshit to see. Oh, say, can you see?
Your eye on the prize, just you thinking them thighs.
Now I'm stuck on doing it the right way, but when I did it the wrong way, I was supposed to fix it, and the tune didn't fix it. I'm about to do this film right here. I'm about to do this song right here. Those little ooh, that's telling me that this can't be the right note. It's like off by a little bit. Off by a little bit. Yeah, off by a little bit. Off by a little bit. Off by a little bit. You know I'm off by a little bit. You know I'm a delta. You know I'm off by a little bit. Yeah, off by a little bit. You already know. You already know. You already know.
I get lost in my thoughts, in my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I wanna
to C sharp now. And I don't know about C sharp.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She said I got my own style, one of a kind. You know, eye on the prize, just she thinking them thighs.
Thinking them thighs, thinking them thighs, thinking them thighs, thinking them thighs, thinking them thighs. I mean, I was off, but it should have fixed it. I'm thinking them thighs, 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 thinking them thighs. Damn, man, it's like almost, it's
I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let
I'm
go.
in the minor. I feel like I need to get into the major.
You know, eye on the prize, just she thinking them thighs.
Doing this now, seeing if this bitch sound right good. Doing this now and later, I'm in the majors. Okay, do me a favor. That is in C, this is in D flat. I think I'm winning. No, I don't think that I'm winning. I just wanna see. I just want to swim inside your sea. I don't think that this is right inside the key of D. Wait. I don't even want no problems. I don't even think you got them. I just think you're making it up. I think you're making it up. I don't even think I can fuss. I mean, I guess, like, I guess what I can say is that it works in D. So now I'm gonna have to listen to his verse again. In D. Indeed.
Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you look.
Jelly Jungle. What's up, man?
Whole room vibe won't play hard. You mine, got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, baby, I'm one of a kind. For you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, your smile so bright. So tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room vibe won't play how I feel about you. A diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, worth more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. Shot when I was about to blink, never leave my side. If loving you was wrong, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. You know, eye on the prize, just she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my.
Okay, man, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I had to be very specific, and I think I took that little bit of time to sing on the microphone and find out what key sounded better. And the thing is, I still got these fucking ad-libs up here that are muted right now, and they're all dark and shit. But I gotta add them in there and then see what the ad-libs. I think I'm gonna just tweak the ad-libs separately. Jelly, can you tell me anything about your whereabouts, man? Are you alive? Are you calling from the spirit realm? What's going on with you out there, man? You know what I'm saying? It's been too long. Is it 28 weeks later, 28 months later out there? Was 28 years later? Did they skip months? 28 days later. They skipped weeks. No, they went weeks.
There is a notification for Peter.
I think it's 28 days later, 28 weeks later. They skipped the months. And they went to 28 years later. Because that movie came out 28 years ago. Oh shit, okay, there you go. Blink up. There's your cheers right there, bro. Cheers. If I cheers with a nigga and he goes, Cheers. I'm taking the cheers back. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it anymore. I changed my mind. You were too cross in your approach. You can't come at me. Cheers. So now I've muted the main tracks and I'm just going to play the ad-libs.
I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, just you thinking them thighs. How to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, just one of a kind. Your eye on the...
Oh, I thought that was him with that. I'm like, bro, this nigga, hold on, bro.
One of a kind. Your eye. I'm one of a kind. One of a kind. Your eye on the prize.
Yeah, I think that one, I'm going to cut that one.
One of a kind. Your eye on the prize. One of a kind. Your eye on the prize. One of a...
What?
One of a kind, your eye on the prize, just you thinking them thighs. She not. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Your eye on the prize, just you thinking them thighs.
Okay, I think I'm cutting she thick and them thighs because they're...
Just you thinking them thighs.
No. Refuse.
Thinking them thighs. She not. My God, you. Thinking them thighs. She not.
Gotta move that up a little bit.
She not. She not.
The knot's supposed to hit right here.
She not.
Yep.
My God, you. Spotlight.
I like that he did two different ad-libs and both times he said spotlight, so now we kind of got left and right.
Spotlight.
So yeah, he said he that's why I gotta clean shit up, man. So maybe I can take that choho and put it behind. Right? Now we got, both sides going. And because the other one's a little bit smaller, I'll give it a little boost. I'll give it a little green giant, just so it has a little boost to it. Hey. What the fuck? What did he say? Okay, so relatively they're the same, but I'm looking at parts like this circle part, like right here. I see that right here, and then right here, I feel like this needs to be moved over just a touch. And yeah, so now these match up a lot more. Yeah. Okay. No bueno. No bueno. I gotta hear what's said in the original so I can see what needs to match up.
Got the whole room probably won't play how I feel about you with diamond in the rug.
So he says babe in one of them.
Play how I feel about you with diamond in the rug.
And that babe would have to be earlier.
Room probably won't play how I feel about
babe, right there. The babe would definitely have to hit right here.
Room probably won't play how I feel about you with diamond in the rug.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you peeped it, but I don't know what this the fucking microphone there. I don't know what that picked up, but I know my ears out here with this beach.
You mind? I got a love for you, babe.
Damn, what is that?
You mind? I got a love for you, babe.
Have I passed that?
Nigga paid, grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard as a to get paid. Grew up in the street.
What? Oh man, maybe they're like lined up with each other, but now I should have listened to them with the main thing to hear if they were, you know.
Oh, she not stingy with the throw. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. My guardian, yeah, I'm on the rock. She my guardian light. My...
Okay, Guardians got to start earlier. My guardian light.
For the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the rock.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Guardian was covering up the, the next line. Like, no, let the next line breathe. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just move that bitch over.
Stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the rock. Got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stop. Stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the rock. Got the spotlight on.
The spotlight is late. It's not off. It's not completely, but it's definitely.
Yeah, I'm on the.
It's definitely gonna sound dope. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm on the rock. Got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit. Got the game in it. Yeah, I'm on the rock. Got the spotlight on.
Still, the spot needs to hit on the spot. That's why I gotta get it.
Ain't nobody stop.
Yeah, bitch.
On the rock, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit. Got the game in the chokehold. Now they would.
Okay. You're not gonna harmonize fucking chokehold. Fucking harmonizing fucking wrestling moves and shit.
She got the game in the chokehold. She got the game in the chokehold. Now did what I did with.
Oh my god. No, yeah, there's this part here that's not on.
Stop it, shit. Got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did, I did what I did.
Right, so the chokehold, the chokehold, it's blocking, it's so fucking silly. It's blocking the next line, as I explicitly forbade it from doing.
Game in the chokehold.
But I don't know where else to put this chokehold besides where he actually said it.
Did what you did. Game in the chokehold. You did what you did. I did what I did. Got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did. I did what I. Ain't nobody stopping shit. Got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did. I did. Got the game in the chokehold. You did what you did. I did. Game in the chokehold. I did what you did. I did what I did. Game in the chokehold. You did what you did. I did what I did. We grind to get paid. Grew up in the street. Yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah.
Jelly, all the jelly is in the jungle right now, and I'm just trying to scoop out a couple pieces. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, I gotta have something to add to the drink. But getting this stuff together is important. To me, these people go out there and make money, bro. They work fucking jobs. Life sucks. I mean, like, when people invest in me, I want them to know that they're getting their fucking money's worth by someone who cares about their fucking craft and cares about their music. I'm charging what I need to charge, and well, not even what I need, but what I feel is adequate enough for me to charge right now to do this. But my heart has always been in solving problems, you know.
Hey, grew up in the street, yeah. What I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street.
I think that's gonna have to go behind the same spot.
What I did, we grind to get paid. What I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up. What I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street.
Yeah, those will just have to back up the original.
You did, I did what I did. We grind to get paid. Grew up.
I thought the cho holds may have been better. Those chos. They chose incorrectly.
I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up.
I just threw it behind the original because the echo.
I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. I got a love for you, baby.
No! Okay, it's fine. He said them. I'll just line them up behind him because he's doing them after him. And everyone shouldn't. A lot of these shouldn't be after.
Trying to get to know you, yeah. I'm trying to make you mine. I got a love for you, baby. I got a love for you, baby. I'm trying to get to know you, yeah. I'm trying to make you mine. I got a love for you, baby. I'm trying to make you mine. Trying to make you mine. Trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, yeah. I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love.
Okay, so now those line up there. Again, these are, we're putting the shows in line, bro. You know what I'm saying? But these are making the song, I feel, better. Am I the fucking, the guy at the end of Bill and Ted? No, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like this is making the song into a well, not a masterpiece because we're only doing an hour mix, you know what I'm saying? But he did bring up a point of something where he wanted to, consider doing like where a song just gets paid for, and then whatever time, But here's what I'm saying, right? This song, EQ right now is gonna take more than an hour, which is what he paid me for. And recording the song took more than an hour to record it. So if I charged him a bulk price of 2 hours, I would be obviously getting down on myself, obviously. Now I think that it's gonna take him like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now if it's an hour to an hour and a half to record, like only 30 minutes more, and it would have been smooth. But like I think it would have been 2 hours to record this and make this like everything it was supposed to be. Put the grill in, get all that stuff going, and then with the EQ afterward, 1 hour is what I be asking people for. A lot of people just give me 20 minutes to mix your entire song in 20 minutes. But even with the hour, when I do my music stuff with the people that I have as a feature or something like that, man, motherfucker, I'll play that bitch. I'll send it to my motherfucking phone. I'll listen to it on the phone. I'll have it in the car. I bang that bitch in the car. I put the headphones on. I bang that bitch. I come to it the next day. Go, you know what? Let me listen to it again. Oh shit! On the balanced speakers, the highs on this gotta go in there and cut them downs. You know what I'm saying? And like, you find different shit. You just keep coming back to it. You don't do it forever because perfection is the enemy of creation. Remember that. But yeah, you have to. So even when someone pays me an hour, so what I try to do is try to use that to say like I'll make certain investments. I know money is it's weird it's weird because I know niggas can't afford, you know what I'm saying, to do things the way I would love niggas to be able to do it, but the way they be even trying to. Like, they don't come to me for everything. Sometimes they'll go somewhere else for a video. Sometimes they'll come, go to this. I'm going to do this showcase. It only costs $500 to do it. Like, why? But, like, at the same time, they don't really have a coach. They don't really have a, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wouldn't want Phil Jackson coaching? Like, hey, you making these moves in life, but you really should be making like, oh shit, thank you, Coach Phil Jackson. I didn't have a coach that was helping me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of these guys, they don't have no help. They don't have no. Oh, this is a good idea. I'm gonna give Flo Rida $3,500 and he'll feature me on a song and put me in a big studio because for some reason being in a big studio means I'll be, I have no idea what these niggas be thinking. And then, the thing is, like I said, there are great opportunities out there, but if Jadakiss contacts you personally out of nowhere and he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shit is sound good. Like, we need to go ahead and do a collab. Now, if you got 1,500, I'll throw you 3 fragments where I can do the and a couple of things, and I'll say your name. I'll be like, yo, Jelly Jungle, you the motherfucking beast out here. That's 1,500. But if you want to do a song and 30 with a verse, you gotta give me like 5,000. If you ain't got that, you can save up. Like I talked to Jadakiss himself. All right, fair enough. If you feel like that was him saying like I respect you, I found you, I sought you out, and I want to work with you, it's only $1,500 though. That's just the starting fee. 5,000 if you actually want a verse. If you just want me to say your name for your beginning of your tracks, $1,500. But I sought you out because you're special. Because you. It's like, no, bro. This is sad, but it's predatory. It's predatory as fuck. Imagine these motherfuckers who can't make this when you're working at Target. You know how hard it is to save up $2,000? And you gave it to fucking Jadakiss so that he can go, ha ha! Yeah, jungle in this bitch, jelly jungle in this bitch doing crazy, bro. Ha ha! And then, terrible impression on my end of Jadakiss. But goddamn, bro. If you can imagine the stories, the ideas people tell me that they're going to do. They didn't come to me and say, Pete, what do you think about this? I imagine if they're telling me about it, they're kind of asking, and don't get me wrong, I'm definitely quick to let them know. Ding, 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 bad idea. Ring the bell, bad idea. Coast to coast mixtapes, bad idea. Let me get back in the zone here.
When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the show. You did what you did, I did what I did. We grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright. For you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright. So ties, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered, won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, work more to go. Work more, baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. She shot when I was part of bleak, never leave my side. If blue you was home, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own style, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs.
I think it needs more chojos. 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 Oh, chojos. And ladies and gentlemen, your chojos. Now I got it all small and itty bitty. I mean, he said there wasn't going to be a second verse, but that Shapiro should do the opening just in case.
I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. My baby might be cold, she not stingy with the throw. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the show. You did what you did, I did what I did. We grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright. Sometimes I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered, won't play hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, for you, baby, I'm one. For you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind.
See, that blends now, but earlier it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind.
The baby, because he didn't say baby, he said babe.
Baby,
or maybe he did say baby.
Baby.
Yeah, baby, and then...
Yeah, I'm one of them.
So it's saying baby on top of yeah, I'm... And these two are on top of each other, but even though they're on top of each other, I think they blend correctly.
You mine, got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright. Sometimes I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room covered, won't. Sometimes I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole...
See, that line I didn't like, but I can probably put it on that effect maybe the effect is too much. So I think it is actually.
Black, yeah, you smile so bright, so tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room, probably won't play how I feel about you. With them, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright, so tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room, probably won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, worth more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. She shot when I was proud to bleak, never leave my side. If loving you is wrong, then I'd rather rip my life. Proud to bleak, never leave my side. If loving you is wrong, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. My be bad, my be cold, she not stingy with the thought. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the choke. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright, so tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room, probably won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, worth more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. She shot when I was proud to bleak, never leave my side. If loving you was wrong, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind.
Bro, I feel like he sounds like, it's not like I still got work to do, but like, bro, this sounds smooth. He sounds smooth. Let me hear this intro part. Let me hear this again.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. My be bad, my be cold, she not stingy with the. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. Say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. My be bad, my be cold, she not stingy with the thought. When I reach for the stars, she my guardian light. Yeah, I'm on the ride, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the choke. You did what you did, I did what I did, we grind to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get to know you, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I see the way you laugh, yeah, you smile so bright, so tired, I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room, probably won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold. Got a smile that's contagious, baby, worth more to go. Baby, her new money blowing up like a TNT. She shot when I was proud to bleak, never leave my side. If loving you was wrong, then I'd rather rip my life. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize, yeah, she thinking them thighs.
Gotta log on to Insta. Shit's fucking up my mental. Gotta jot it down with my pencil. Gotta jot it down with my stencil. Gotta fucking do and say the pictures. Damn, I fucking that up. Damn.
I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go. She say I got my own son, I'm one of a kind. Yeah, my eye on the prize. Thinking them thighs. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind on the low. I'm trying to find my way, yeah, how to let go.
So earlier when Scruff was here, I made a video for Instagram, but I did not do all the labeling stuff that I normally do for it. So I'm trying to get all that shit in real quick so I can make my post.
Welcome into the mind of a serial killer. A serial killer.
Yeah.
Who's ready to tell his entire story? Now, we'll get the hidden truth that even the police don't know. Find out soon. I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
No, they only get hotter.
Oh, God.
Why don't you move the chair up a little bit?
I was being an asshole with that answer there. Cause why would they?
Ooh, let's see how close this is going to be. Welcome into the mind. I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
No, we can't turn it down.
No, they only get hotter.
Oh, God.
I feel like putting Dexter
Why don't
in
you
his.
move the chair up a little bit?
Make it seem like he that killer nigga.
Ooh, let's see how close this is going to be. Welcome into the mind of a serial killer. A serial killer who's ready to tell his entire story. Now, we'll get the hidden truth that even the police don't know. Find out soon. I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
No, they only get hotter.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's most of it.
Why don't you move the chair up a little bit?
I got the only thing I think I'm gonna put on there is I'm gonna put a link so people can go to.
A serial killer. A serial killer.
Damn, I gotta go to Detroit Visuals.
Who's ready to tell his entire story. Now, we'll get the hidden truth that even the police don't know. Find out
DetroitVisuals.com.
soon. I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
no, they only get hotter.
Oh, God.
Being so fucking
Why don't you
fast.
move the chair up a little bit?
Oh my God.
Ooh.
I got my last tag, bro.
Turn it down? Is that possible?
No, they only get hotter.
Cause I labeled this nigga as a serial killer. So I'm gonna say.
Why don't you move the chair up a little? I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
no.
Bro, what the fuck is happening?
We turn it down? Is that possible?
Every time I click for one of my emojis,
Turn it down? Is that possible?
it's not letting me press the damn
No, they
thing.
only get hotter.
Oh, God.
Why don't you move the chair up a little bit? I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
Man, I normally put this little
no, they only
thing,
get hotter.
and okay, thank God, Jesus Christ.
Why don't you
I
move
kept
the chair up a
saying no
little bit?
to it because I don't, I guess that's for me to make.
Ooh, let's see how close this is going to be. Welcome.
I can doodle and make my own emojis. That's something I'm not gonna do right now, but that's interesting. But at least I got what I wanted now, so I can finish this post. You see how much energy goes into the shit that I'll be like, man, I'm done with it. I gotta put a hashtag on here too.
Soon. I think we're looking good on the,
We turn it down? Is that possible?
no, they only get hotter.
Don't end up like his victims.
Move the chair up a little bit.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Ooh, let's see how close this is going to be. Welcome into the mind of serial killer.
This is dope. My Instagram story just did the. It just did the thing. Okay.
I'm a motion boy, baby. That's me and my niggas got some plays on the floor. What you got on this bowl? We about to stack at the stove. I'm a motion boy, baby. That's me and my niggas got some plays on the floor. What you got on this bowl? We about to stack at the stove. I'm a motion.
Yeah, I don't know. Time has passed since the last time I made one. So maybe I can play a little bit of this. If I play a little bit, the people will be satiated.
Yeah, I'm on the rock, got the spotlight on. Ain't nobody stopping shit, got the game in the charge. You did what you did, I did what I did. We trying to get paid. Grew up in the street, yeah, it's hard to survive. Yeah, I'm trying to get.
I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there to make the like, because he's a solid artist. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. That's what we. But he asked me to do my thing, and my thing is making sure that it's lined up to the beat. That's it. I don't want to be disrespectful. No, I want niggas to be able to hear your shit.
To know, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Got a love for you, baby. Yeah, I see the way you
That's a digital glitch.
laugh. Yeah, you smile so bright, so tired. I'm your little lifeline. Got the whole room probably won't play how I feel about you. With diamond in the rough, got a beauty that's untold.
But it's coming together, okay? But, you know, come on, man. You know, we working out here, man. You know, I'm secret agent, you know what I'm saying? It's G14 classified. You make sure you hit me up, you know? If I play a little bit, the people will be satiated. See, and then I just got caught up in some more bullshit because now I gotta fucking put the same shit on this. Just different. I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there. I'm just gonna say late night. Because he's a solid artist. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. That's what but he asked me to do my thing, and my thing is making sure that it's lined up to the beat. That's it. I don't want to be disrespectful. No, I want niggas to be able to hear your shit. Oh, I figured out what I need to write down. Instead of late night, I'm gonna put linebacker. But it's coming together, okay? But you know, come on, man. You know, that's clever, cause I can put the lines in order and shit. I'm a linebacker. The people will be satiated. I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there to make the like, because he's a solid artist. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. That's what. But he asked me to do my thing, and my thing is making sure that. Okay, Google, remind me at 1 p.m. to call Princess.
All right, I'll remind you today at 1 p.m.
She's got a link for me to meet high executive. I didn't put a hashtag on the last one. Fucking hashtag. But it's coming together, okay? But, you know, come on, man. You know, we working out here, man. You know, I'm secret agent, you know what I'm saying? It's G14 classified. You make sure you hit me up. If I play a little bit, I put studio for what I was going to put on there as the hashtag, and it says Studio Ghibli. I'm like, yeah, that's popping right now. I might also throw this on there. Buzz on the train. Because he's a solid artist. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. That's what but he asked me to do my thing, and my thing is making sure that it's lined up to the beat. That's it. I don't want to be disrespectful. No, I want niggas to be able to hear your shit. That's the digital glitch. But it's coming together, okay? But, you know, come on, man. You know, we working out here, man. You know, I'm secret agent, you know what I'm saying, G14 classified, you make sure you hit me up. If I play a little bit, the people will be satiated. Alright, got that together. I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there to make the, like, because he's a solid artist, you know what I'm saying? He does his thing, that's what but he asked me to do my thing, and my thing. I can't use white as a, I'll have to use yellow. That's it. I don't want to. But yellow doesn't seem to work either. I'm gonna have to, like, make it black. Won't come back the same. You won't come back the same. Hopefully that works. Oh shit, I almost put this out without putting the I got, damn, two things. The GIF, what's my GIF? I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there to make the, like, because he's a solid artist, you know what I'm saying? He does his thing, that's what but he asked me to do my thing. I'm sorry, and my thing is I'm finishing this fucking thing, this Instagram, showing what I'm doing with, you know, with, oh, I just realized that the link I should have put up there was for the live stream. I'm tripping. I gotta go to YouTube, click the video, and get the fucking link, man. I'm tripping. Share, copy link. Go back to YouTube or Instagram. Link, example, paste that in there. Live stream. I mean, you see how many fucking cuts there are in there to make the, like, because he's a solid artist, you know what I'm saying? He does his thing, that's what but he asked me to do my thing, and my thing is making sure that it's lined Alright, up to so beat. Now I gotta change up the words. I'll say watch the process. Okay, there we go. Watch the process. Even though it doesn't need to be, it needs a different, it needs. But it's coming together, okay? But, you know, come on, man, you know, we working out here, man. You know, I'm secret agent, you know what I'm saying? G14 classified, you make sure you hit me up. If I play a little bit, the people will be satiated. I still didn't put no fucking thing on there. I fucked up. It is 7:30. Is anybody even still here with me here on here? We'll try a couple coming close like that, yeah. We'll try a couple. That's 48. So there's only 7 niggas. Anybody still here? No? Are you lying to me? I guess I better, If I play a little... Let's check my Facebook. Story uploaded. Thank you for making a whole noise for it. I don't need that. I don't need that distraction. Okay. Tank and the Bengals have met. Okay. Yeah, man. The city never sleeps, man, and apparently neither do I. I think I'm gonna rap. I got everything sounding good and got the track lined up, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the main thing. I'm gonna go through some compression tomorrow when I listen to it again with fresh ears, And those things that I wrap up with the compression, shit, that's gonna put that cherry on top. That's gonna put that cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? I think I might render this out, but I feel like dum dum diddy, you know. So I don't want dum dum diddy. Maybe what I'll do is I'll save it. Sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think I just accidentally put a folder inside of another folder, which was so fucking stupid. Boy. Well, thank you for coming through. Whoever is maybe coming, they said I got another view, but it's not telling me if there's anybody here or not. So, you know, assuming that someone will see this or is seeing this, then thank you for coming through. And, you know, this is part of the madness. This is part of the, you know, just being a creative and constantly just working and working at your craft. And I got a whole board full of things behind me, but the lights went out around me. I don't know what's going on, but, yeah, you know, I think it's time for me to jump out of here because I don't think anybody's here, and I don't want to do this anymore for nobody. But for those who will see this, just keep at it. Just get around people who motivate you and who get you in your zone. And when you can't get that, then put yourself in the zone. Put yourself in front of your paper, in front of your computer, and force yourself to start. Trust me, if you are that nigga or that bitch, when you force it to start, you'll just be like, yeah, and then, yeah, okay, right, because then I need to do this, and then, because you are that nigga. Now, if you're not, I mean, that's when you holler at a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? So that you can get your shit done the way you need to, and the way, you know, that's gonna make your business or make whatever do what it's supposed to do. Look, I'm gonna get out of here, but feel free to check out the clothing that we have mentioned. Fourth Wall, that's where it's at. PeterPromo, Fourth Wall, and there's links that should be in all the videos that you can watch on the channel. But check out the clothing, and you know, hopefully this is a key, a way for you to be fruitful creatively in your life. Just, you know, be yourself. Because everybody else